Okay, so this is before, and this is after. Hey guys, it's ArtSea, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the TSPROF knife sharpener. It's really cool. I've already tried it out, but I'm going to be sharpening a knife in the video, and it's going to be my knife that's already dull, so I'll show you how to put an edge on it. Also, thank you so much to all my Patreons that have helped and supported me throughout the years. I do offer lessons on Tier 3 and Tier 4 if you're interested.
Yeah.
Hey guys, so I'm finally going to be doing a review on a knife sharpener. This one's called the TSPROF Pioneer Sharpening Kit, and it is $341. So if you go to their site, which is linked below in the description, it will show you how to buy it, and tell me what you think. Okay, so I wanted to go over a few pros and cons right off the bat. So some pros is that it doesn't really wobble when you're trying to use it, so that's good. There's two ways to mount it, and it has a wide range of motion, so you can really sharpen something pretty quickly. These clamps are very adjustable, so there's a little screw here, and you can move this back and forth, making it so you can do a smaller knife just on one clamp, or you could do a huge kitchen knife with both clamps. Flipping this back and forth is super convenient and easy, so that's nice. And there's also 5 stones in this little cute stone kit that allows for progression throughout for the best edge possible. So you go through each stone and you can really fine-tune that edge. Another nice quality is that you can use any kind of stone. You don't have to use the ones provided, because this little spring right here allows you to adjust the length of what stone you're doing, and it probably could be even wider. So that's nice. The cons are that if you use this for a while, there's binding that starts happening with the range of motion. So this happens with a lot of sharpeners, just because they don't come with anything to lube up or oil up this rod. So I would suggest using maybe like a food-based silicone gel. I heard that is a good way to make it so this is very smooth. And the second con is that these clamps are not protective of your knife. So really be careful if you're putting your knife in the clamps. I would put like a piece of cardboard or a tissue or something, just to make sure that these are not going to scratch up your knife. Okay, so I want to preface this video with saying that this is my first knife sharpener. I did learn how to use it from someone that's very good at knife sharpening. So I was given a very in-depth crash course basically on how to use this, and I also got a few people's opinions on the knife sharpener in person and what they thought. So I'm going to be giving you my thoughts and their thoughts on this particular knife sharpener. But I do want to say that I'm still new to knife sharpening, so I'm not an expert. I'm mainly just doing a review on this product. So first off, there's this box that it comes in, and it comes with all of this that is piece by piece that I had to put together. And then you have a choice to use this plate on the bottom or this. And if you do use this plate, it's mainly for a table, and then that's when you would use this clamp to clamp it onto the table. So you'd clamp this and this onto the table, so the whole knife sharpener is secure. But in this case, I kind of wanted to do it on like a nice background, so I used this clamp because I'm just going to do it for you right here, and I don't have a table. This product is from Russia, so a lot of it is in Russian, but this shows the angle, this little device in here, at which you're doing the knife sharpening, and I don't know a lot about knife sharpening, so I'm not going to be using this, but it would be helpful if you did, to get the right angle on your knife. It also comes with 5 diamond stones, and this is F150, 220, 400, 600, and 1000. Okay, so here's the lowest one. It is extra coarse, meaning the grit on here is pretty intense. What's nice about this one is you can start with this one if your knife is extremely dull or not even sharp at all. You start with this to set an edge. If your knife already has an edge, you might want to start with the 400 or the 600 because then you'll just need to sharpen it a bit. And the last stone you'll use is the 1000, the very fine, just to touch it up. In this video, I will be sharpening one of the most dull knives around, which is my trainer, and I really want to challenge myself to do this. Now, it might not work, but I'm still going to try. At least I'll probably be able to sharpen this part, but the tip might be a little challenging. But yeah, I've always wanted to try doing this, so I'm going to do it live for you guys. This is a beater version of the trainer. I practiced a bunch of signatures on it and everything. If you are interested in this, you can buy it on the link below at artseaflips.com. Before doing this, I want to show you, this is a knife that I sharpened, the sharpener. It took about 30 minutes. I started with the smallest stone, I went to the highest stone. This is what made me realize that I liked the sharpener, but yeah, it can cut paper, basically. Yeah. Okay, so the first thing I will do to start is I want to show where my edge is and make it really obvious to myself. So I'm going to draw a line in Sharpie. Now there kind of already is a black line because that's how my knife was produced, but I did this with the other knife I sharpened and it really helped. Okay, so I tied together the handles so it wouldn't swing, and now I'm going to be taking this Allen key and I'm going to be having this be as tight as possible to the handle and the blade so I will not have to worry about it moving. One gripe of this sharpener is I wish this clamp had some padding right under here so it wouldn't scratch the knife. It didn't scratch my last knife. It was kind of worn in, so if you have a nice new knife, I would suggest putting some paper towel or something under here. Before I start, I just want to say the one thing I like most about this sharpener is how you can flip the sides to the knife super easily without disrupting it. Pull up on this lever and you just twirl it and it stays in place and the angle doesn't have to be changed, so it is really nice that that is how you can do it. I'm starting with the 150. I'm gonna have to find where is the best place to start setting this edge. A quick thing about this device, right here on the edge, I did screw in this little piece. You could take this piece off to take this metal rod off, but you wanna screw the piece on about here. You want it to be where the edge of this stone is hitting about the edge, so when you pull, it doesn't come out and it doesn't expose where there is no stone, you know. Okay, so I'm going to start right now. I'm going to have my hand on the plate because I don't have it, you know, attached to anything. And I'm going to start by going like this. And I'm going to see where I am currently taking metal off, okay? So because I kind of got this angle dialed in with the last knife, I'm pretty sure this is the correct angle. Okay, so I fast forwarded. I did about 15 minutes of sharpening with the 150, and now I'm moving to the 220, and I think I'll do about 5 to 10 minutes with this. It's kind of looking like this, the tip of the blade might not get sharp, but I definitely know that this will be sharp at the end because it's already feeling kind of sharp. Another piece of advice I'm going to say is make sure everything is very stable. Like, make sure you take your Allen key and you really tighten down these two screws. Make sure this little thing is really tight in the back so your rod's not going up and down, and make sure this little back piece on the rod is secure because you want this whole thing to be very secure when you're sharpening it so it doesn't change the angle or anything. Okay, so I went through all 5 stones and I flipped it several times. It's taken about half an hour. I did scratch it up a tiny bit because I realized the motion you have to do is you have to go like this. You can't go like this. So I did learn a lesson on that, but thank God this is just a beater knife. I would suggest, honestly, trying this kind of thing out on a knife you don't care about first, just so you start to understand how to do it. Okay, so I'm gonna take it off. I didn't sharpen the tip. That probably will take me a lot longer, so I think I just wanted to sharpen what I know I can. Okay, so this is before, and this is after. So there's the edge that I made on the knife. Let me see if it can cut. Okay, it's okay. Demonstrate. It's okay. I think if I put a little more time into it, I could get it even sharper, but I wanted to just show you guys a demonstration, mainly showing you that this sharpener can do its job. And this is a really dull knife, so imagine what it could do to an already pretty sharp knife. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment below any questions you have, and I'll make sure to answer them, or DM me on Instagram. My Instagram is right here, and I'll be sure to help you out.